Welcome back, Advice Pod. Kyle, Rayshawn, Ava, and we are doing an Ask Reddit. What is something you've done recently that you're extremely proud of, but you don't really have a place to share? First of all, on Facebook, you can share everything. Nobody will care, but you can still share it there. I'll start, I guess, because I put the outline together and I kind of know already what I want to say. The last couple of weeks, I've been working on 2 projects for the same client, but he's launching a new podcast and he's rebranding his old podcast. And it was just a lot of extra work that I didn't anticipate having to do. He's like talked about it for the most of the last, 12 months, but didn't expect him to actually pull the trigger on it finally. And he did. And I'm like, all right, cool. We're adding a new show. We got to rebrand this thing. This will be better if we can do A, B, and C. So I've been working my ass off on that, doing a bunch of stuff I don't typically do, like some minor graphic design crap. And what's the other thing I did? Video editing. I did a lot of video editing for his bumpers. I got to edit a lot of very cool video footage of the Columbus, Ohio area and Ohio State University. So all that was super cool. And it came out really good. And I had to work fucking way too many hours on it, but I'm proud with how the majority of it came out. And what am I going to do? Cop like 10 minutes of a conversation with one of my friends to brag about all the work that I did? No, I will cop 2.5 minutes of my own podcast to tell you guys about it and hope that you appreciate it. So thanks for listening.
Wow. That's awesome.
Wow.
I was trying to say more, but something my son caught my throat. That was amazing time. Great.
What are you guys proud of?
Go ahead, Ava. What are you proud of?
I mean, I was just going to say I was proud that I unfollowed a bunch of like paint mixing accounts on Instagram.
Oh, okay. I feel that,
That is, I think that's an accomplishment.
It gets so
get them
addictive.
out of your algorithms.
Yeah, you just can keep pressing follow. And it's like, oh, now this person's like embroidering flowers. That's nice. But you just get sucked in. So I unfollowed like 50 accounts.
Oh, 50? Well, maybe
I know.
You had a thing for a second.
I had a thing for a second.
Was a late night, when you just be like, oh, That's what happened to me a lot on TikTok. It'd be late and you just see one video, then you click the random search and you just in them. But see, my thing be like weird. I have like a weird thing with like acne popping videos. Oh my God, man. It's weird.
It's so a thing where like you like to watch them is what you're saying? You like watch them all
if like on the weirdest of moments, not like huge ones, but like those like little like not the what the fuck is that on your face? Like
got it. So you like to be clear, you like the not the ones.
Yeah. I like the little Then it'd be like random things because last night I was looking at Prince videos because I seen something about Prince, so it was just going back just to all Prince.
What kind of Prince videos? Like him playing or him like in interviews and shit?
It was him
fall
playing
down that rabbit hole all the time.
It was basically him playing. It was some of his interviews. It was Michael Jackson versus Prince, so it was basically doing videos versus them two. What? Which I would have to say I'm always gonna be more of the Michael Jackson fan, but Prince is, I don't know. Prince is good.
One of the best.
He just don't hit like Michael. Like Michael to me is an overall beast. It's like it's nowhere in the music industry. Like if you broke it down musically, lyrics, dancing, performing, it's just nowhere I could say Prince did it better.
I'd say that he has them on musicality.
What do you mean music? Better lyrics?
I think I mean, you
what song would you like? Purple Rain?
No, joy and repetition. There's joy and repetition.
I have to look at that. Let's
check out Joy and Repetition. It's one of my favorite Prince songs ever, dude. But the thing that you just said about Michael Jackson versus Prince, right? I can't remember who tells the story. I want to say it's Charlie Murphy. It's probably not Charlie Murphy. Is it Charlie Murphy? Mm-hmm. Where he's hanging out with Michael Jackson one night, and they go to a Prince concert. Michael Jackson wants to go to a Prince concert, so he drags this person with him.
You brought Michael Jackson and Prince together.
Yeah, so one time we had a show in Vegas, And Michael Jackson called. Hey, what's Michael? Like, hey, Mike. Yeah, so I heard you guys are doing a show tonight. Yeah, we going at 9 o'clock. Oh, rats, I gotta put the kids to sleep. So I was like, well, I'm performing with Prince later on at 12. So anyways, Michael came to see me rock with Prince. And it was a magnificent night to see. It was me, Chris Tucker, and then watching me, Chris Tucker, Michael Jackson, watching Prince rock on stage. So to make a long story short, Prince steps off the stage and plays the bass in Michael Jackson's face. Rips the freaking bass in 10 different pieces. Make a longer story shorter, Michael Jackson leaves and goes home and says, meet me in the house for breakfast. So I go to his house for breakfast, knock on the door. First words he says, why was Prince playing the bass in my face?
Why should I say that though? Because he's funky?
Like, no, Prince, he's just being nice, you know? No, Prince, he's always been a meanie.
It's one of the funniest fucking Prince Michael Jackson stories ever, but like they did have a very famous rivalry going back all through the 80s. I prefer Prince. Sign of the Times, like Sign of the Times is a good fucking tune too.
Song.
But Joy and Repetition, that's the one I'll send you because that song makes you fucking wonder what's going on with your own self. You know what I mean?
I don't think none of them stands the test of time like Man in the Mirror.
What's your favorite? Oh, I was gonna say Man in the Mirror. Man in the Mirror is a great fucking song.
Man in the Mirror, beat it.
Half of it you gotta credit Quincy Jones with anyway, like the producer. So
well, you gotta credit him with everybody though, because everybody had a little bit of Quincy. I bet you can even find like Prince worked with Quincy Jones. Like
probably.
Everybody was working with Quincy Jones. He was literally like on everybody's shit.
I mean, that's the other thing that I think Prince will always have over Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson didn't play any instruments. I saw a clip of him recently.
That makes it better to me. Like, what?
Kind of, because the dude had like this virtuoso kind of deal going on in his head where he could hear every instrument and its parts, and then he could sing it out loud and tell.
Yeah, he was a hum that. Like
he'd be like,
so
and he'll layer it up and layer it up.
But Prince was such a goddamn master of literally every instrument and the recording and mixing and mastering process, and just did all his own shit at his house. He's got tapes for like the next 200 years. Songs.
You know what's so funny about that? He wanted to do a guitar solo on This Is what's that song that got not This Is It We Are the World.
We Are the World, yeah.
He wanted to do a guitar solo on that, and they were like, "No, get your ass in here and sing." But he never came. And the main reason is because he said he don't like being in a room with all them people, but it might be because Michael Jackson was there.
I also don't like being in a room with all those people.
Well, I mean, they all celebrities, you know, and all legends. So
did you guys watch that Netflix documentary they just made about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I walked through my living room the other day when somebody was watching it, and it looked interesting as hell. Like I probably will watch it eventually.
It's in that room. It's like I would look. Some of them, like you got Diana, these and they at their prime. See, now you get these people in the room. It's like I don't even want to hear how many you sing no more.
With Diana Ross on that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My guitar teacher played with her for a while.
Whoa!
Back in the day, like the '60s or something, like early '60s.
That's
yeah, he was a man. Okay, so
I haven't seen the documentary, but I saw the raw footage of like them recording the thing. And if you watch one thing, you need to watch the Bob Dylan segment, because he tries so hard. He goes nah, 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 the whole time, and he's trying so hard to hit those high notes. And Stevie Wonder is trying to show him how to sing. It's a good time.
Yeah,
I didn't realize how important like Stevie Wonder is in the music industry, and how like relevant. Like everybody respected him, from like the rock people to like the R&B. I was just surprised. They was like, well, Stevie Wonder just went over there and started talking to him and everything. I'm like, what is Stevie Wonder to all these people? I'm like, he is a beast. He is a beast.
When he came out, like his first couple albums won all the Grammys in the 70s. Like he was a big deal from the jump, man. Like everyone respected him and recognized his talent automatically. I forgot how we got here, but this was an enjoyable conversation. Is this things that we're proud of? Are we proud that we watched Netflix?
Yeah.
My proud thing was podcast. Steva unfollowed a bunch of paint accounts, paint mixing accounts. Ray, what are you proud of?
Oh, dang. I couldn't think of anything. I thought we were going to just go ahead to the next segment.
No, and then I forget to ask you what you're proud of. You just got through a big move. That was a fucking stressful time.
That whole process, even though it was a lot of aggravating, but figuring out some shit at the last minute, that was pretty cool. So, other than that, I feel like everything's been normal. Nothing too interesting has happened.
Sometimes that's nice.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything bad has happened though, so that's good. I'm getting the podcast back in the game, so that's something I guess I'm proud of. I want to get some new images, so once I get that, that'll be something I'm happy. Trying to cross some stuff off my list. I got a few things off, some stuff I'm still working on, but once I get that stuff crossed off, we can come back to this comment and I'll be like, I crossed the shit off my list.
Hell yeah. The Rayshawn Gatson anime podcast. Ray, what do you mean by images? Like new cover art or something? Or
a new podcast image.
That's cool. Who do you got doing it? Somebody we know or no?
I haven't got anyone yet. I'm thinking about just going with the person who did my last image because that's the only person I know.
I can hook you up with Artie if you want to pay. I got a guy who made the art for this show and Super Dope Plus Ultra and all those things. The unlaunched Buffy the Vampire Slayer podcast hosted by James Marsters. All those things. Artie's the man. Artie makes the best art.
I'm still trying to figure out like a direction I wanted to go. Like how I want it to look. You know what I mean? I know I want it to be like anime related, but maybe. But then sometimes I feel like my ideas be like, man, the fuck?
Maybe we can get Artie. Maybe we can get Artie to draw you anime style. Put you on a Nimbus, fucking rock the Nile bow. Put you in Goku's outfit straight up. All right, leave us your thoughts in the comments. What are you proud of? Proud of some stuff that you did lately? But we want to hear about it. We want to be proud of you too. This is a supportive community. And by that, I mean, you have the ability to leave comments on YouTube. So go do that. Subscribe if you're listening on the audio stuff, and we will see you tomorrow for more advice.
And remember,
what are we remembering, Ray?
Don't be a butt cheek.
Oh yeah,
I almost forgot not to do that.
Butt cheek.
I need these daily reminders. Honestly, man, now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of is good that we're shifting to daily Monday through Friday. Because like if these go up at 6 a.m. and people listen to us for 15 minutes, just chop up the bullshit, and then they get to work after their commute, and the last thing they hear is "Don't be a butt cheek" from Rayshawn, I bet you overall their day will be at least 27% better.